Hey everybody, morning. Oh, I'm late. I'm sorry. Hang on, let me move us in closer. There we go. I am sleeping like the dead. Is anyone else having that? Where dreams are vivid all of a sudden? They're not great, they're not bad, but I feel like there's something going on or warnings or something. My dreams are so vivid. And takes me hours to wake up. I might be dreaming this now. I'm not sure. So it is 4th of July week. So I am going with, it's very interesting that I'm going with the theme of freedom this week. Because I'm doing a podcast on the dark net. I'm doing the research on it now. And how much we're being watched. And how much freedom do we have? How much privacy do we have? And it's a little spooky. But today, we're talking about, if anyone wants to, my podcast is called Paranormal Karen. That particular podcast is not this week, because once again I'm doing 3 weeks down the rabbit hole of research. I thought it was going to be one thing, and then it's a whole nother path I'm taking. But today and this week we're going to talk about freedom, okay, and how much we limit ourselves. All right. I just heard another story about somebody that got an idea, cleared their desk, did everything, and wrote a book, and now the book is doing great. That's a different podcast. But how much are we resisting messages, intuition, our soul speaking with us? How much of outside forces have we become encumbered by, or pressure, there's this pressure to, I gotta do that, that we're actually missing our own creative messages. This card, the 5 of Wands, is about competition, it's about resistance, it's about arguments, it's about settlements, it's about legal stuff, it's about inner confusion. But I always relate this card to resistance. How much resistance are we having right now? Look at these guys, they're so intertwined. This is almost you kind of say this is a penis envy thing. Who's got the bigger wand kind of thing going on? But there is so much confusion in this particular card. And now we go to the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is one of my favorite cards. First of all, it's the card of humor. I often say the best way to explain this card is the most fun one-night stand you'll have. The guy's funny. He's personable, he's good looking, he's wild, and then he's gone. This particular horse, you look at, he even jumped on the wrong horse. If you look, he's too big for his horse. There's a lot going on there in that he was just like, woohoo, let's go. There's a lot of fun here, there's a lot of creativity, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. This is the part of ourselves I think so many of us have lost, with conditioning, with what we got going on, with what we have to get done, with that big to-do list. And this is me. That I have this exact today. This mantra is for me. I hope it's for you, but it's for me. So we take this confusion, resistance, things that are making us not feel free, and we come back to this, maybe this reckless behavior that just makes us work off the cuff, that makes us just do it. So your mantra of the day is, I no longer resist my own freedom. Okay? Do we understand our personal freedom? Do we understand we have the freedom to be happy? Do we understand we have the freedom to not let things bother us? Do we understand we have the freedom to let our soul create and hear our inner voice? I no longer resist my own freedom. Okay? Your freedom of choice, your freedom of mind. I no longer resist my own freedom. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to what anyone else thinks about you or tells you what you're supposed to look like, what you're supposed to do. And go watch the comedy special on Netflix called Nanette. Oh my God. It's so great. I wasn't quite on board in the beginning. I was like, why is everyone thinking this is great? It's really good. And then you get to the end and it's like, holy crap. I no longer resist my own freedom. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.